New York now has the toughest gun control laws on the books. You voted for the SAFE Act, but have since called for a repeal and replacement of the legislation. Will you explain that stance?
Julie, every time you look at a bill, and you've seen this over the years, I'm sure, among senators and assembly people, there's parts of a bill that you like and there's parts of a bill you don't like. And part of compromise is saying, well, I can live with that part I don't like, but I really want this to become law. When this bill came to the floor, I was very impressed with the fact that there were increased penalties for crimes committed with guns and for gang-related gun violence. There were some other good provisions, like the newspaper in Westchester, Orange County, around there, who were printing the names of legal pistol permit holders, names and addresses, which I thought was inappropriate. This bill banned that practice, and it also increased the penalties for gun crimes. I like those provisions. There were other provisions regarding magazine restrictions and the description of a so-called assault weapon that I did not like. So I figured I would vote for the bill to pass that night. We rushed through it. We should have never done it that fast. Right. And then seek to repeal those provisions, which is what I'm doing. I can tell you, though, that if you look at the state of Connecticut, where this unspeakable tragedy actually occurred, they haven't even passed the bill yet. They're doing it the right way. They're holding hearings. They're getting input from law enforcement, from Second Amendment rights people, from mental health professionals. I would like to see us do that in New York as well.
You got the bill and you were basically forced to vote on it that night.
Yeah, with a complex bill like that, it's not the way to do it. I mean, the governor brought this message of necessity, requiring or allowing for a vote that night. We should have taken weeks, at least to 3 days at a minimum, right. Probably much longer than that.
Yeah, these Second Amendment advocates think so too. Thousands who oppose the New York Secure Ammunition and Firearms Enforcement Act filled the Capitol Park, demanding a fair process and amendments to this legislation. For more information on the new gun control laws and Senator Phil Boyle's call to repeal and replace the New York SAFE Act, boyle.nysenate.gov.